Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Insect News Network, the Summer 2011 edition. I'm your host, Emmett Brady, and I'm with a new pal here who happens to walk in many of the same circles and much the same way as I do. This is the one, the only, Mr. Jeremy Hawkins. Welcome to the Insect News Network, Jeremy.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, so we bumped into each other shopping for some delectables inside, and it just so happens that we have a commonality on two fronts with our 6- and 8-legged friends. We both have delved into the world of forensics and all its varieties, and more importantly for this episode of the Insect News Network, we're talking about Kung Fu, the martial arts. We are talking about praying mantis style.
Well, Mantis Kung Fu is one of the animal styles, of course, and it's one of the older ones, but well, actually, it's one of the younger ones. But it's all based on speed, fluidity, redirection, and tricking your opponent.
Tricking the opponent. This is important because the praying mantis is regarded around the world by many cultures, including the Bushmen of Africa and certainly the people who... Oh, we'll pause just for a second. That's okay, we can talk over. So as an animal that's sort of fearless, and its hand movements are among the quickest in the animal world, and its style is uniquely, it has an intelligence all its own, isn't that right? Yeah.
Yeah, and terrifying. I mean,
terrifying.
An insect that eats birds.
Yeah, an insect that eats birds, and briefly, as the origin myths of the two styles of Kung Fu, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the only one in China that has a north and a southern style, very distinct two styles, right? Let's just summarize the Kung Fu, the praying mantis Kung Fu with this, that the 3 points that I've always understood is that A, it's considered to be one of the quickest and most efficient of the styles. It's very precise, and it's based on a strong base, quick hand movements to the sensitive parts of the body.
And hooking.
And hooking. Hooking. Okay, that's the part maybe I hadn't heard yet. So,
yes.
So why don't we do this?
It's actually, we actually call it, it's actually, sorry to say, one of the lower levels of Kung Fu.
Sure, I don't mind that.
And the reason, we call it point fighting. It's called polished boxing, even.
Polished, not Polish boxing.
Yeah, I am Polish.
Oh, you're right.
Call it that.
Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the recorder here, and we'll just let Jeremy show some of the stuff, and then we'll wrap it up, because we got someplace fun to go. So we'll be back for part 2 of this special Kung Fu edition of the Insect News Network. Hi.